Welcome to a day in the life as a wedding filmmaker. This week is going to be a crazy one. So, since it's the beginning of the new year, as a business owner, I have a lot of things to be able to catch on. One, I just did my fourth quarter taxes, so I got that completed. I am sending 1099s to all the contractors that helped me in 2025. Now, heading into the creative side, right? We have 4 weddings that we need to edit. So all the long format edits need to be done this week, and I have 4 of those weddings. And I need to finish a trailer today that I started on back on Friday. Anytime I'm starting a new wedding trailer, the first thing I do, I go back to the creative questionnaire. That questionnaire is my blueprint on how I approach the edit, because it's all the preferences of what the couple prefers, but also we've communicated, we had a video call, and that gave me the understanding of where we're at in terms of how to approach the edit and how to approach their wedding day as well. After the edit, I go into musicbed.com, and I'm not sponsored, but if you like to sponsor me, hey, I'm open to it. But MusicBed has some amazing music, and I always love to have the licensing to be able to use the music when I'm producing a film for couples. I usually just end up mashing it up all together and create my own custom track or score for the wedding trailer or the wedding film. And that just, again, helps set the tone for the film, and it starts bringing it to life. So I just went ahead and finished editing Carla and Trent's wedding trailer. So here you go.
I love you both so much. I wish you guys nothing but happiness. You both are great people individually, and so together you guys are just gonna make the best person. You guys are gonna make the best couple. I'm always here if you guys ever need anything.
Wonderful moment it is, and we are privileged to witness the promise of love in the presence of God Almighty. We are here today with Trent and Carla and with Jesus Christ, our Lord. We have holy work to do. It is a task of binding these two people together, uniting their hearts by the breath of the Spirit.
Carla, I take you to be my wife, and I promise before God and our loved ones to be your loving and faithful husband, in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, to love and cherish till death do us part.
Hope you guys enjoyed the wedding trailer. They had so many portrait moments throughout their wedding day, and portraits was really important for her. And honestly, the day was very much loose editorial. One thing about their trailer and their wedding film when it's being produced is that it's very, based on their faith, God feeling. They had a lot of many moments that I'm excited to be able to explore more when it comes to the actual film. The trailer is just like a snippet, right? You can feel the beauty of the day, the portraits that they inquired in, but also setting the tone of what's to come next, the covenant that they're establishing together, and into the trailer with their Trent's, his vows. So I'm really excited to dive into the full wedding film when I get to it. But I went ahead and emailed it to the couple, and I posted it onto Instagram, and so far the reactions are really great. When I post them out, it's a great feeling. Now I have to actually jump onto my next edit, and it's going to be a long format edit. So the rest of the week, I'm not doing anything creative per se. I'm more about doing multi-sequence editing and knocking as much of that out. That way next week, it's much more of a creative week when I can start diving into different trailers for different films and explore my creativity a bit. So it's 4:55 p.m. So we're ending the workday. We finished editing all the first looks from today's wedding. We finished Carla and Trent's wedding trailer. And so tomorrow I have to finish editing the speeches and the ceremony. The ceremony was over an hour long. So when it's like that, it usually takes me about 2.5 to 3 hours to do, just to watch the whole ceremonies, do my multi-cut sequence edit, then color grade everything, then export everything. So tomorrow I'll first start with speeches, then ceremony. I organized all the media files for that wedding, so everything has been properly allocated to its correct folders. That when I go back to the edit, I can just go back to the sections of bride getting ready, groom getting ready, first look, ceremony, speeches, cocktail, details, establishing shots, all those important details. And then tomorrow, after I finish those 2 edits, I'll go back and start on the next wedding and do the same exact thing, edit the ceremony, speeches, any first looks, interviews, and then organize the file structures. Good morning. Today's day 2 of the vlog. We got an inquiry early this morning. Went to the gym already, so morning workout complete. Now I am going to start the day doing some admin work. I have to send 1099s for all the contractors that work with me, and I finally got my last W-9 that I needed to be able to submit that. So that's what I'm going to do now. And then we're going to finish editing the ceremony from yesterday that didn't get done. I was able to get speeches done. I had some time later in the evening that I got that taken care of. And then today we'll start on a whole new other wedding and start knocking down everything too as well. Really nice thing. I did post on Instagram a few times yesterday, actually, maybe like made 2 reels and then 3 other trial reels. And I posted Carla and Trent's wedding trailer. So kind of dished out content and went really well. A lot of people love the trailer. So that's happy. That's exciting when you post something that you felt as well and people are loving it. So that is great, and also great for exposure to keep the business going. And that's how important content is for us, obviously. But I love that people like that. They felt the difference of a different style in that sense, because I was kind of going for that too as well. So hope you guys enjoyed it when you watched it, but I'm gonna go ahead and get to work right now. So let's go ahead and start this time lapse. It's 9:20 p.m. Tuesday, January 13th. What a day, what a day, what a day. We finished editing the ceremony. We had a call with a new possible future accountant. I am pretty much getting information on different accountants so I can figure out what direction me and my wife went ahead moving forward on that side of things. The whole business stuff. It's January 14th. It's 12:30 p.m. right now. I woke up extremely early at I wake up early every day because I got kids, but I woke up pretty much at 5:30 and got right into editing at 8 in the morning. So we didn't go to the gym. We get to walk on the lake, which I really wanted to, but maybe we'll do it later. But I finished editing all the long formats for Kaylee and Carl's wedding. Now I am starting on Emma and Zachary's wedding, and I'm organizing all the file structures, getting all that stuff done, and then start doing all the long formats. So by the end of today, which today will end at 3:30, at 4 o'clock I have a meeting with a planner and the couple to review the final wedding day timeline and just making sure we're all on the same page for their wedding in February. So pretty much after 3:30 I'm done with work, and then kids are coming from school, and then my wife sings on the worship team, so I have no time later in the evening. But that means today we would have knocked out 2 weddings, so we can stay on track with being done with editing the 4 weddings I need to get done this week. So Thursday will be done, and then Friday it's more about relaxing, packing my gear, making sure I'm ready, prepared for Saturday's wedding. So knocking all these things out and just staying on course. But I haven't filmed much because my memory card got completely full, and it's probably still full right now, so I need to dump that footage over. And that is it. So that's my check-in for today. I probably won't check in again until tomorrow. Gotta get all these edits done, so I'll see you guys then. Checking back in. Today is January 15th. It's Thursday, and it is 4:36 p.m. I went ahead and finished all the editing earlier this morning. So I got that knocked out for wedding Jessica and Ryan. So we finished all the first look, the vow reading, ceremony, speeches, all the long format stuff edited and exported. And now Then I went to the gym and then made some lunch, and then I pretty much had to get organized too as well for the upcoming weekend. Since the weekend we do have a wedding this Saturday for Elizabeth and Kenny at La Casa Toscana. That's going to be beautiful. I'm really excited. I may start prepping my gear today. I do have one final call for a wedding that's taking place in February. So we have a final consult call. The planner should be there too as well. And once we have all of that done, we'll pretty much be good to go. Tomorrow we're getting a haircut, preparing for the wedding. I always love having a good haircut before every wedding if I can. If not, then I go like twice a month. That way I can look fresh. I always believe presentation really does matter to every event that you're going to. And it's like, it's first impression. Why not try to look your best? So I try to make sure to do that on a consistent basis. That's pretty much it. It's been a really slow, chill day. Later this evening, I guess behind the scenes, right? A day in the life of a wedding filmmaker, what really goes on. Later this evening, my wife has never really been part of my business. She's supported me for these past decade, right? Since I've started, but she's never had any interest in my business at all. And, as believers, I feel like now we've gotten to the point where me and my wife are really much more united together as a team, and I'm really excited to get her involved in the business, not creatively at all. My wife is very smart. She's very analytical. She loves numbers. But funny enough, she ended up with a whole different degree. And I think now she's kind of found a new interest in this stuff. And so I'll get to explain some business stuff. I might record some behind the scenes of what that looks like between me and her. And I'm really excited to see how that can shape our business and continue to refine the business more than anything. I don't know if I want to scale, grow, but one of the biggest things I really want to do is go through the refinery process, make it better, see where areas we can continue improving. And if that's one thing that she can really help me in, that takes off a lot of stress and pressure, because running a business is not easy. There's a lot of other responsibilities that go beyond just filming videos and editing. There's sales, there's marketing, there's, client retention, scouting people, taxes, and the finances stuff. There's so much in that I have to switch gears and manage. And that's why I end up working 7 days a week a lot. But if she can take that one thing out of my plates, or take that one hat, right, it frees me up just to be a better version of myself creatively and the other areas of my life as well. So I'm really excited, and that's pretty much it. It's pretty much an update for today. I'll show some of the behind the scenes. I'm probably already showing it with B-roll, but that's pretty much all for Thursday. And then tomorrow we get a haircut. So I'm looking forward to that. But let me see. I got some time. I think I'm just going to start packing for the wedding. I'm pretty much just going to show this video that I made for Instagram, because this is exactly what I do for every wedding. No matter what, the process doesn't change. However, for this wedding, I am taking the camera that I'm filming with, which is the Sony a7 IV, and I'm going to be using it, and I'm really excited to see. Well, I've already been using it for weddings for my second shooter who has one, but I plan to bring it on with me for portraits, be able to use a 50mm, or for any other reason that I may have. I want to use this camera, so I'm looking forward to it. I'll see you guys then. I am checking back in. Today is Friday, January 16th. I went ahead, got my hair cut, feeling good. We got the gear organized. My wife and I, we went ahead and reviewed everything together and kind of first started. It was late at night, so I didn't record anything. We're just extremely tired. I'm not feeling too well. I am going to go to the gym and do legs because I just have to. I feel very accomplished this week with hitting the gym 4 times a week, so as last week. But I'm probably going to go to bed extremely early. I'm going to leave the final gear prepared for this camera, and that way I'm ready to go for tomorrow and feeling good. The nice thing is I am going to be mic'd up tomorrow, so I'm excited to see what behind the scenes I can actually get. But it's going to be a beautiful day. Feeling prepared for it, to be honest. I already did all the prep work. I already went over it with Ashley late this evening. And that is pretty much it. A week in the life as a wedding filmmaker is not glamorous, that's for sure. There's a lot of editing, there's a lot of just admin work and task, and then then shifting focus, right, from being behind the screen of a camera or of a computer and editing and doing business stuff to then switching over to now the creator and being creative. So that's part of the task, the nature of what I get to do. Inquiries are coming into as well, which is nice. We got 15 the last 3 days, so hopefully we can start getting those inquiries and calls starts getting scheduled. That is very key. Once it gets scheduled, we can have our call, introduce our couples, and kind of go from there and start getting the books for 2027. Those dates booked up. We already have 5 weddings, so which is great. I like to maybe have 30 to 35 weddings for 2027. Like this year I have 37 weddings, so we shall see. But they're coming in, which is great. I posted a reel that I made yesterday, like in probably 3 minutes, and it's kind of over like 16,000 views. Over like 70 new people has followed me, a whole bunch of shares and likes and stuff, and it has like almost 500 likes already, which is crazy because I am not any good when it comes to social media presence. But seeing the efforts of this year, just putting in the work of just using the Meta Ray-Ban glasses to capture behind the scenes of weddings and creating content from that footage, creating content from like my cameras like I am right now with YouTube, and doing other stuff and just doing it consistently, it's starting to pay off, and it feels pretty good. I don't have a formula, so if you're asking about that, I don't have one. I'm just kind of throwing everything and seeing what works and just having fun with it, honestly. And if something does work, I'll repeat it again because I know it's proven already, right? People like gear. I know I like gear, and people like seeing stuff getting set up. So I'm just going to keep posting. And the good thing is every wedding I got to do that anyway, so might as well just continue.